How's it going, everybody? Um, I did Daniel and then didn't do Luke, so let me start over. And so I might as well go ahead and also say the previous study where I gave the nugget about 7-Eleven, him rising on 7/13 would be on rising on the third day, the anniversary of when he rose uh, with the blood, which signified rising after the gunshot. So it's kind of perfect. Like The Dark Knight Rises came out 2 days after The Dark Knight, 4 years apart, but 2 days apart. As Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again came out on the third day after Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia and The Dark Knight came out same day, same year. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again came out same day, different years. But we see what they did there. Mamma Mia featured all of 007 caricatures, as in one played 007, Pierce Brosnan. The other played against Daniel Craig and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. He was the villain. And the third was Kingsman Golden Circle, which is an offshoot, another Spy 007 brand, because The King's Man had the same ending as The Dark Knight. I mean, excuse me, as No Time to Die, with the same lead actor in both, doing the same toast to the death of the fallen one in both. So tomorrow's a very high watch day, and Shaking My Head Productions has, which is an AI site, has two videos on July 11th. Superman is coming 7/11. Oh, thank Kevin for 7/11, and July 11 World Population Day, the big picture, Shaking My Head Productions, so on and so forth. So why are they doing? Why is this AI site doing two videos um, about July 11th? Anyway, continuing in Daniel. Nebuchadnezzar's story. Then Daniel, whose name was Belteshazzar, according to the Babylonians, he was astonished for 1 hour, and his thoughts troubled him. And the king spake and said, Belteshazzar, don't let the dream or the interpretation bother you. And Daniel answered and said, My lord, the dream is about those that hate you, and the interpretation is for your enemies. Your enemies are going to love it. The tree that you saw in this dream, which grew and was strong, whose height reached into heaven, and the sight thereof to all the earth, whose leaves were fair, and the fruit thereof much, and it was food for all, under which the beasts of the field dwelt, and upon whose branches and fowls of heaven had their habitations. This is you, O king, because he's the leader of Babylon, feeding the whole world. You've grown and become strong, for your greatness has grown and reached into heaven, and the dominion to the end of the earth. And whereas the king saw an angel, a holy one, coming down from heaven, saying, Cut down the tree and destroy it, yet leave the stump of the roots in the earth, even with a band of iron and brass, in the tender grass of the field, and let it be wet with the dew of heaven, and let his portion be with the beasts of the field, till 7 times pass over him. This interpretation, O king, did I tell you in 22? I was hearing my phone ding and I was daydreaming. This is you, O king. You, O king, are the one that's gone strong. For your greatness has grown and reached into heaven, and your dominion to all the earth, because he's in charge of Babylon that feeds the earth. And that's when we then go to the king Saul. In your dream, you saw an angel come down from heaven saying to cut down the tree, meaning to cut you down, king, to bring you down, to humble you. It says to destroy it, yet leave the stump of the roots thereof in the earth, even with a band of iron and brass, in the tender grass of the field, and let it be wet with the dew of heaven, till his portion be with the beasts of the field, till 7 times pass over him, and that is 7 years there. That time I wasn't daydreaming, just running through it. This is the interpretation, O king, and this is the decree of the Most High God, which has come upon my lord the king. And remember, it came through the angel. All right, let's move over to Luke, which I forgot to do in the last study. Then began he to speak to the people this parable. A certain man planted a vineyard and let it forth to the husbandman. And he went into a far country for a long time. And at the season, he sent a servant to the husbandman that they should give him the fruit of the vineyard. But the husbandman beat him and sent him away empty. So he sent another servant, and they beat him also and entreated him shamefully, sent him away empty. And then the same with the third. And they wounded him also and cast him out. Then the Lord of the vineyard, now think about God sending Jesus, he said, "And what shall I do? I will send my beloved son, or I'll come in the flesh. It may be they will reverence him when they see him. But when the husbandmen saw him, they reasoned among themselves, saying, This is the heir. Let us kill him," as they killed Jesus, "that the inheritance may be ours." So they cast him out of the vineyard and killed him. What therefore shall the Lord of the vineyard do unto them? He shall come and destroy these husbandmen, and shall give the vineyard to others. And when they heard it, they said, God forbid. And he beheld them and said, What is this then that is written? The stone which the builders rejected, the same has become the head of the corner. So this, of course, talking about them killing Jesus. And then God yeah, sorry, I was daydreaming again here. My phone ding. And he said, so this is talking about how God will destroy. Basically, it's speaking about the Jewish people. And when he says give it to others, he's talking about the Gentile flesh. Now remember, there is a remnant of the Jewish bloodline that does get the call at the end times. Anyway, we are done now. I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.